Mga kaibigan, alam niyo naman siguro karamihan sa mga nandito. Kung nandito si Ricky, wala ako rito. Siya may hawak dito microphone natin. At hindi ako magbibigyan ng pagkakataon. Ang favorite ng isa niya, welcome to my first set. Yan po lagi ka. Ito hindi mga first set. Isang kanta lang to na alam kong madalas niyang kantahin. I hope makanta ko ng tama. Ba? Asan yun? Ano yun? Hindi ko nakahanda na yung music. Ricky, kung gusto mo ako sabayan, sige lang. Actually, yung nagsalita akong pastor na anak ko po yan. Ako po kaibigan ni Ricky, kanya hindi po ako pastor. Kanya mamaya nang may ikwento yung experience ko kasama siya. Kakanta lang ako mamaya na akong magsasalita. Nahiya ako kay pastor pagka ngayon ako magsasalita. Ha? Ba't inaayos? Hindi ko makasabi ito ng maayos. Kirix is one of the pet names that I have for him. Madami kong pangalan sa kanya. Kirix, Mr. Drown, Ricardo. Dami. Anyway. I used to call him kumpadre because he is my kumpadre. Inaalam ko si Ricky may elders niya. He's a very nice and loving person to be with. Parang hirap sabihan ng nice and loving person si Ricky. Parang hindi yata. Hindi ako mabait. Ako lang nagsasabi mo. He's a person that, in real life, he's a person that you'd love to hang around with. The kind of person na he will go out of his way just to help you and make sure that at the end of the day, you will be laughing and enjoying his company. Pero kami dalawa ko ni Ricky kasi iba yung way namin ang pagpapakita ng pagmamahal sa isa't isa. Ang tawag namin doon Cariño Brutal. Kasi kami, I mean, like, you know, in between the beautiful words and adjectives that we say, there is vicious language in between. I would not dare say it anymore. Nakakahiya po eh. Itong tao to parang lagi siyang may namalas na kulti sa mga pangyayari. Meron, ito isa, siguro yung iba din nyo alam, we were in a party, very si Mr. Congeniality yun. So he was standing ganyan sa may terrace, may dalawang babae na ako. Magaganda naman yung babae. Eh nakita niya, uubos na yung drinks ng mga babae. So, mapit, ladies, can I refresh you? Di ba? Alam mo naman, si Mr. Pogi Boy, what are you having? So, ladies naman, tickled pig. Ricky the Bow, di ba? Kaya yung isa, sinabi, I'm having orange juice, and the other one was gin tonic. Orange juice? Gin tonic. Okay, I'll be right back. Lalabas na siya. Nakasarado mo na yung sliding glass. Boom! Parang siya ulit. Binuksan yung glass. Lumabas. Hindi na bumalik. Hindi na bumalik. Sa kahihiyang inabot niya, Diyos ko. Pero masaya. Alam ko si Ricky, masayang tao. Itong kasama talaga. We've had a lot of trips local and international. Nagkaroon kami ng trip sa Japan. Siya, si Christopher De Leon, saka ako, magpapasko na. Mag-show kami sa Japan. Eto, siya ang nakaisip ng title ng show natin. Palagay mo, di ba? Magpapasko eh. Diba, naisip niya, ano ba naman yung para tama? Title po ng show namin, Christmas Tree. Diba, tama? lumabas din yung Christmas tree. Diba? Yung talaga pronounce yung H, Christmas tree. Pero, magugulat ka. Dahil kumanta ni Mama Kim eh. Palakpakan mga tao. And the Filipinos, they really enjoyed it. I mean, yung show namin, no, because we were doing a show for the performers, yung mga local performers. So yung show namin, 2 a.m. Pagkatapos magtrabaho ng mga tao eh. Sila naman yung manunod sa amin, 2 a.m. yung show. Pero sige pa rin, fighting spirit ni Ricardo, ibang klase. Diba? That was a nice experience. And then, nagkaroon din kami ng trip sa UK. United Kingdom. Kasama ko si Aramina, at saka siya, at saka ako. Kumanta. Kumanta ng Mussolini. Mussolini kinanta! Gusto ko ilahin. Hoy! Hoy! Pero wag ka. Standing ovation ang inabot sa mga Pilipino. Ano? Matayin niyo si Ricardo? Hindi siya pwede sila noon. Oo, tapos nagpunta kami Amerika. Basketball naman. Basketball team, mga all-star. Kami nila Christopher De Leon, si Aga Mula, si Cesar Montano. Pag-landing namin ng aeroplano sa San Francisco, nakita ko siya teary-eyed. Saka yung asawa ko daw namin asawa, parang sila teary-eyed. Hindi sila excited. Yung pala first time kayo nakapunta ng Amerika. Oo, pero I mean like, I appreciate the guy. I mean like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. Parang bang hindi niya kinaiiyan na, uy, bakit excited ako? Nakapunta ako ng Amerika eh, di ba? 2 days after that, same place, we were having lunch. We were invited by one local restaurant. Makain kami, bigla-bigla may babae nakapasok. An elderly woman. Ay, naku! Papi ganun yung babae. Ay, si Ricky! Si Ricky! Nagpapabadyak yung babae. Ang lahat kami, nabigla kami. Alam mo naman, Ricardo, may kayabangan, di ba? Hinarap kami lahat. Well, guys, sorry ako lang ang kilala rin sa Amerika. Hindi kayo. Lumapit yung babae. Naku, Ricky. Pininch talaga yung biscuit. Ang wapo nito mga idol. Si Ricky Belmonte. Laglag kami lahat sa Amerika. Hindi namin malaman kung ano gagawin namin. Tawa kami ng tawa. Pero, napahiya pa siya. Hindi, tumawa rin siya. Nakitawa rin siya. Enjoy, hindi namin si Ricky, isang taong hindi pikon. Hindi siya pikon. Hinlapat si patient like that, siya yung pinakamuntot nung tawanan namin. Grabe. And we've always had so much fun. But then again, looking at the other side of life, there was one time that I saw a different Ricky. This is when his father passed away. It just so happened that he was in Cebu, I think. He was in Cebu. He was in a movie. And I mean, like some of you may have lost your parents or your father or another. And you know that feeling that you're in a faraway place, not that far, but you're so far away and you suddenly get the news that your father died. I was, in one way, I was very proud because I was one of the first friends that he called. And I tell you, he was on the phone and he was bawling and he was crying like a baby. And you know what? All this was happening. He was in a public place. I think he was calling me from SM. And you know, like people was around him, people were watching him, and all teary-eyed and everything. And you know, he was really pouring his heart out. And with all the foolishness that that we've had in our lives, that time I really felt the pain in his heart. And I really felt, you know, yung love, di ba? I mean, a different Ricky, yung nawala yung Ricky maloko, nawala yung Ricky baliw-baliw, na laging may joke in between. Laging ganun siya eh, patawa to, pero that time talaga, yung Wala siyang pakialam. I could imagine ako paligid yung mga tao, tinitignan siya, bakit siya ngumangawa doon parang bata, but he didn't care. Sa kanya parang mailabas ko lang na asama na loob ko, bakit ako nandito? Did it have to happen na I was away? And ito pang mangyayari naman ang tatay ko. Si Ricky, marami pa ako ibang kwento sa amin ibibigay sa inyo, pero hindi na maganda pagka sinuloy ko pa. Oo, tama rin ba ka lang? Okay lang? Wag, ikaw naman! Okay na. Bigyan natin galang itong... Ano na ba? Teka, nawala tuloy sa bibig ko. Gulo niyo eh. Nahihilo na tuloy ako. Si Ricky magulo. Ako may feeling ko talaga ginugulo niya. Right now, si Ricky lang ang maaaring gumawa sa akin ito. May lihim na galit sa akin ito. Hindi, biro lang. But anyway, in short, where am I? And so, kidding aside, so we remember him. Not just the star who lit up our screens, not just the friend who always reached out for the mic at karaoke parties, but the man whose presence did not need a spotlight. Because the truth is, he didn't need a mic to be heard. In the quiet moments, in his kindness, in the way he made you feel seen, his spirit spoke louder than any song. Thank you, Ricky, for the laughter, the light, and the life you shared. You've taken your final bow, but your echo remains in every note, in every heart. I'm not going to say goodbye to you. I'm just saying good night because we will see each other again. Request ko lang, huwag mo kumakantahan. Love you, Felix.